Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is EdAWACSdenyY, and welcome to Vainglory Replay Episode 5. This time featuring me playing the Dark Mage Samuel. I have with me today Ultimega, going once again as Lyra, and Agent of Chaos, playing that Taka, weapon power this time in the jungle. For those of you who don't know, I'm not a Samuel main, I don't play him as often, but I know the basic mechanics behind him, so we'll see how it goes. Samuel's heroic perk is Corrupted Genius, which I just used right there, in which every 6 seconds his basic attack is augmented with bonus crystal power. Upon zapping basically anything, a monster, minion, or a hero, it basically sends the bolt bounces back to him, and he regains some health and energy. Now, of course, the heal and energy regeneration is a lot stronger when you zap an enemy hero like that Gwen. I think she's probably forced to expend one of her potions already. I did too. Just nothing really special here, just poking him. Now the special thing about Samuel is that for a mage, he's surprisingly mobile. Like, with his A ability, Malice and Verdict, he can move between shots. Which means, unlike a lot of other mages like Scarf or Celeste, or even Rhyme, he can quite reliably kite. But it looks like we do have an altercation here in the enemy's lane bush. But Ultimega fends off the Catherine and the Taka. Oh no, actually not the Taka, the Gwen. I'm just there. I tried to pitch in, but I kind of just backed off. There we go, poking Gwen once again with the Malice and Verdict. While it is a powerful bullying tool, your heroic perk, Corrupted Genius, it's not advisable, to be honest, to always use it to harass your enemy, because you sometimes may miss out on farm. Here I am, just continually bullying that Gwen. This is really where Samuel shines, basically with aggression. But it looks like I am about to be punished here as Catherine goes in with the stun, Taka jumps in, but I summon my Drifting Dark and start landing in power damage. And, well, I managed to kill the Taka. Now, of course, when I first started to play, and this kind of thing happened, my first thinking would have been just to run, and not fight. But since a lot of my teammates have told me to stop being a coward and actually play this game, oh look, I got another kill. Basically, a lot of my teammates say, hey Ed, stop being such a coward and, fight back even though you're about to die. So I've been trying a lot of that and being aggressive, and as you saw there with the Taka, it paid off and I managed to survive. Here we are, we're starting to assault that turret. Oh god, that's probably a crystal power Gwen with the amount of damage she's bursting out on me. Catherine goes in with the stun on me again, and she starts harassing. I activate my Drifting Dark, and I start landing in powered shots. This is Samuel's most... Oh, Taka tries to go for me there, but I back off. Now, going back to what I was saying before, Samuel's A is probably his bread and butter ability, because his B ability, Drifting Dark, is also what synergizes with his A ability. Whenever Samuel starts standing in his B ability, Drifting Dark, which he summons a moving cloud of darkness, his A ability, basically they become empowered. They travel further, they deal more damage, and here I go, once again, and that Gwen is forced to run away. Looks like the Catherine's AFK? Yep. Okay, well, doesn't matter. A kill's still a kill for me. Oh, sorry about that. I was just really distracted there. For those of you guys who didn't notice, I also picked up a Frostburn. I would usually go Eve, but I decided not to. Since my Drifting Dark also does crystal damage, that means I can also slow any enemies who are inside the field, but then I can further slow them with my Malice and Verdict, which makes Samuel pretty much an even better kiter. Now, although we are low on energy, we are going to slowly regain back some of that, thanks to our Corrupted Genius perk. Another zap on Catherine. Although it didn't do too much damage, we regained quite a bit of health and energy back, which is more important. Catherine there trying to do anything to stop that Lyra from harassing. It's almost 5 minutes in, and we've almost gotten that turret low enough. Catherine there goes in with the stun, but there's nothing really much they can do. Here I kind of goofed. I went with the Drifting Dark, thinking I could continuously poke that turret, but unfortunately I didn't pay attention to the minions, which our minions had all died. Yet again, going in, trying to go for the kill, but Ultimega helps secure it with an Imperial Sigil. Taka, however, on the enemy team jumping in, but he immediately backs off. Lyra here, however, does have to be careful as she is low on energy, and she doesn't have a lot of health. However, Taka here is going to jump on me. Oh no! Oh, Agent of Chaos tries to save me, but an X-Retsu finishes me off. That's the first death from me. Whoops! Oh well. Well, it doesn't look too bad, at least. Ultimega here once again, harassing that Gwen, and she is once again forced to back off, and thanks to Ultimega, the Gwen doesn't have the chance to push that lane, and also she's taking quite a bit of damage. But ooh, the damage from that Ace's High ultimate. That's the power of that when it's a Crystal Power Gwen, that does a lot of damage. But here I summon my Drifting Dark, hoping to harass the Gwen. Catherine comes in. I mean, I wasn't really gonna hit the Gwen, but okay. That's a stun expended on me. You notice I'm not being as aggressive anymore. While Samuel is a very aggressive mage, you have to really tread the lines between being too overly aggressive and being just passive aggressive enough to both get farm and poke out your enemy. But it looks like the enemy team will attempt to jump on me once again, I think. Do they? Oh, yep, Catherine goes in with Merciless Pursuit. She stuns me, Taka jumps in with X-Retsu. I drop down my ult, but unfortunately Taka assassinates me. Agent of Chaos showing up just a bit too late to save me from my untimely end. However, the Catherine walked into our jungle on very low health, and Lyra managed to finish him off. And now we finished off the Taka. When you're going with the ult, unfortunately she stunned Lyra instead of Taka, and that allows for an ace. I now rush in, as I do want to push that turret, so I start activating my Drifting Dark, start landing Empowered Malice and Verdict shots to clear out this minion wave. And boom, down goes the turret. And now I go down to assist. Catherine backs off as there's really nothing much she can do there. I'm not aware of the vision she's placed, that Scout Trap, but we've already secured the gold mine. Here I tried to take a bit of farm from the enemy Taka, as denying farm. Will I be able to take it? Nope. One auto attack manages to snare it away from me. I fired 2 shots into that bush because I thought that was where Catherine was hiding, and we back off to shot. Here, I didn't realize this until I watched this replay several times, but oh shit, I just got jumped on by Taka. Luckily, my team was there to help back me up. I activated Drifting Dark, and Taka jumped right into one of the 2 quick shots from my wands, and I gets taken out. Agent of Chaos there, quickly assassinating that Catherine. Unfortunately, I get stunned by Gwen's Ace's High ultimate, and we are forced to back off. Once again, I am low on energy, but remember, utilizing that heroic perk here was kind of scary, as the Gwen almost killed me, but she decided to back off after I landed 2 Malice and Verdict shots on her. And we decide to retreat for now. I am, of course, once again low on energy. I think about taking that heal camp, but it seems really risky as I do not know where Taka is. And so instead, I just zap one of Agent of Chaos's minions, and I take some of it, and we go back to the lane. If you notice, in my item bar, I have not bought any energy or cooldown acceleration items at this point. But a little bit more harass on the Catherine. We do have vision in that bush, so we'll know if Taka's jumping in. Taka jumps in, but backs off. Once again, Gwen going in with the buckshot. Catherine going with the stun on the Taka. I activate my Drifting Dark as the enemy Taka tries to go for our Lyra. Very smart move, taking out the support and the sustain from Lyra. But he's forced to back off. However, I am low on energy. But as you can see, thanks to me zapping Catherine with my Corrupted Genius perk, I am once again able to recover some energy. Taka, they're jumping on the Catherine. I miss my Oblivion ultimate. Catherine, however, doesn't manage to survive. Unfortunately, neither does Lyra. I didn't realize what actually killed Catherine there until I realized it was actually the mortal wound and the bleed from our Taka that actually killed her off. Here, of course, Gwen is low on energy, but she does do another buckshot. I could engage her, but there was a wall of minions there, and I didn't want to push up too far and get caught out, potentially. So I decided to go for the safest option and back off and go back to shot. I have now acquired a Broken Myth, and now I've received the energy battery. Finally getting some of that energy, as Samuel's Drifting Dark B ability does cost a lot of energy. But here I am, going on the Gwen. I hit her with 2 empowered shots, but I missed the other few as they got blocked by minions. I rush up with the speed boost from Lyra to try and zap them once again with my perk, but they were out of range, so I'm forced to expend it on a minion. Here we are, retreating back in. Oh, but it looks like the enemy Taka is going on our Taka. I go with the Drifting Dark, and I start landing shots on him, and yes! I managed to kill him without seeing him. And one Malice and Verdict shot finishes him off. That was a very good jungle gank right there. Taka completely unaware of our positioning and getting caught out. Here we are, going in for the gold mine. And it looks like we are going to be able to secure it without the blue team doing anything against us. Here I pick up Halcyon Chargers. I should have picked up Eve, to be honest, in my opinion. But I kind of didn't want to get an Eve at that point for one reason or another. I guess I wanted to go with Clockwork, but ooh, that burst damage from Gwen, and I'm forced to back off there. I drop my sleep, but Catherine slams down with her Blast Tremor. I am forced to back off here. I have to be very careful. I summon my Drifting Dark once again to deter any of them in case they decide to pursue. But it looks like they decide to back off. Catherine, as you can see here, is forced back to base. And we're still pretty much in the lead in terms of kills. And also in gold coefficients. Gwen there trying to poke with that bush. But once again, we catch Taka out. And with another Malice and Verdict shot, I finish him off. And now Gwen misses her ult. And I managed to slow her with the Frostburn on my Malice and Verdict. Unfortunately, we'll be able to get the kill. Yes, Lyra's Imperial Sigil finishes off. I kind of just go with another jab at Catherine, who's built attention, bro? Okay. Oh, but not a wise idea, Catherine. As I start landing empowered attacks, empowered Malice and Verdict shots on her. And Lyra secures the kill for us. Unfortunately, it wasn't an ace. Taka here going in on our Lyra once again, but she drops the bulwark down, and Agent of Chaos wipes him out, which secures us the ace, actually, now. Although Gwen is back up. I start going for the turret. Gwen goes in with another Aces High ultimate, and takes a nice chunk out of me. Unfortunately, she forgot there was empowered minions attacking. Here's kind of where I doofed up. How the frick did that miss? Like, guys, you can clearly see those shots should have definitely landed. I drop my Oblivion to prevent Catherine from doing anything. And that allows Lyra to go in on the Gwen. Unfortunately, we are forced to back off. Taka jumps in, but then he's immediately forced to back off. I managed to secure 2 kills, 1 kill from the Drifting Dark on the Catherine, who was really low health, and another for my Malice and Verdict on that Gwen. A double kill for me. Well, it's not really kill stealing, it's kill securing, guys. Now we're starting to go in for the Kraken. I am once again low on energy, but that shouldn't be a problem, as once again another zap on the Kraken. So as you can see here, this is where Samuel's heroic perk really shines, both in the early game as a harass tool, so you can rejuvenate yourself, as kind of like a crystal tension bow, or late game where you don't have enough energy to use a certain ability, so you use that perk and you manage to do a sizable amount of damage. Here we go in, I go through Lyra's portal, Lyra gets stunned, but I still have my Drifting Dark. I land a few more empowered shots before the Drifting Dark gets out of range, and now we advance on the Kraken. I mean on the turret. Kraken's advancing with us. Here I go in with the Oblivion. Nice Oblivion placement there, putting both of them to sleep. And Taka secures the kill, and I managed to land, yes, a double kill. With 2 Malice and Verdict abilities, I'm able to chunk down both Taka and Gwen, as they cannot escape from the Dark Cloud. And this just looks like game for us, pretty much. Yep, this is pretty much game. And down goes the Vayne. I kind of just I summon my Dark Field, because I am a Dark Mage, and I do that evil Dark Mage look as I teleport back. So there you have it, guys. Corrupted Genius Samuel. To be honest, a lot of fights there, I kind of wasted a lot of my energy, and I should have focused on a lot more energy regen. But thanks to Samuel's perk, though, I was able to regain some of it. And also, we managed to bully them out of the... We managed to bully the enemy team quite a bit, so we secured victory. Sorry about the blathering. Anyways, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys next time.